This is the reference photo that we're going to be using. I started off with 4" by I think it was a foot PVC and banner paper. The banner paper was about 2 feet. I just taped the banner paper onto the PVC with clear Scotch tape so that way I could roll it around. And so right now I just started rolling it and the banner paper came loose and it wrapped all the way around. But after I was done, the banner paper was too long, so I took a straight blade razor and I cut it down to size to fit perfectly with the PVC pipe. And then I have these 9" by 18" pieces of cardboard paper that my mother-in-law gave me because she used to do scrapbooking, so I didn't have to pay for any of this. And you can see that I had already traced out what's going to go on the inside of it. That's going to be the inside of the scroll. And then I'm going to spray paint it. What we're going to work on first is the outside gold layer of the scroll. And right now I'm just setting up those 9 by 18" pieces of cardboard paper to protect the inside so that way I can get a clean line. And then I'm just putting some other cardboard that I had laying around on the outside to protect my concrete from getting all sprayed on. Now my camera, for some reason it didn't record this. I think I ran out of memory. So I'm just going to show you the aftermath of it. So here it is. The lines look pretty clean. Yep. And then what you're going to do is you're going to flip it around, and we're going to do the same thing for... Nice line. We're going to flip it around and do the same thing for the red on the outside of the scroll. Here it is after it's done. Again, you just want to check that your lines are clean. Boom, look at that clean line. Alright, what we're going to work on next is the green in between the red. And I'm not going to put the gold trim around the outside because I think that's going to be the ropes. So you just do the same thing that you did for the gold and the red on the outside. You line up a straight line and then you just need to spray paint. I only recorded half of this, but you get the point. You can do the other half. These are the 3" PVC pipe caps. While the green is drying, you're going to take these out and spray paint them black, or brown if you want. Okay, here it is. The green is all dried. It looks pretty good. The lines are pretty clean. There's some spots that need to be touched up. That I can do that later. I went ahead and sprayed the black caps. This is what they look like. And they're going to go onto the scroll inside these holes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray paint the tops of them where the white is red, so that way it'll look uniform. Okay, here it is, all spray painted, and then I just need to glue the insides. Now we're going to work on the inside script. I have already traced these out, and what I'm going to do now is get my razor blade, and I'm just going to cut them all out so that way they can be spray painted. I got them all cut out, and this is what they look like complete. Now there's some of them, the ones that have holes in the middle, I didn't cut those ones out because you need to save those ones in order to get the white in the middle. Like this one right here, you're going to want to cut this out later and put it on the side, so that way after you spray paint it black, you can put it back in, and then you spray paint it white so that way you can get the insides. So I didn't realize how thin the banner paper was, and the green spray paint soaked through. I don't know if you can see it right here. So I just went through and spray painted it white, and it'll give it another layer, so it'll make it a little bit thicker. As you can see, I ran out of black spray paint halfway through. I didn't realize that I needed more, so what I think I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to take a permanent marker and fill in the ones that look faded. So I just got done filling them in with the permanent marker, and it looks really good. I actually think this looks better than what the spray paint looked like. The only reason I wanted to use black spray paint is so that way it could be flat, because when you use any kind of Sharpie or marker, it leaves a gloss on it, and I wanted the letters to be flat. But this looks fine. Alright, now what we're going to work on next is this gold trim. There's a little bit of overspray, but that's okay. I'm going to do the lettering on the outside, and then the tops and the bottom, and then I'm going to put some lines in, and then I'm going to have my wife do her fingerprints. Okay, that's all for today. Happy cosplaying. See you next time.